So Sundays I like to usually get some stuff done around the house, since I have pretty much no time to do anything around for myself this time of year. And so today on the docket is getting the front yard all cleaned up, which also entails getting some mulch on the flower beds out front and whatnot. So I thought I'd make a little video of, well, you just saw me loading roughly a yard and a half into the bed, and thought I'd do a quick little drive through. Not that this is really any load at all for this truck. This thing hardly even knows it's back there. But I will be going back for a yard of gravel, which will weigh quite a bit more. But thought I'd show the edge with certain parameters, whatnot, as to what happens when driving down the road and everything. And so just to give you a rough idea as to what is displayed on the screen right now, we have DEF line pressure, battery voltage, transmission temp, coolant temp, EGR, valve position as far as how open it is, the turbo vanes as far as how open or closed they are, and whether or not DPF is in regen. Getting on it a little bit on the turbo section there, just cruising, it seems to be roughly around 30%, just cruising normally. You get on a little bit and I can get up to into the 70s, 80s pretty easily. If I click down the gear and lock it into 4th and let off and the exhaust brake kicks on, you can see it shoots right up to 92% in this case. I've seen it go all the way to 100 easily. EGR position, of course, gets greater the more throttle you put in, because it's rerouting more exhaust gases. The DEF line pressure, when you first start up the truck, it'll start out at 30 psi, and depending upon how cold it is, because it'll take longer for the in-tank heater to thaw out the DEF, or in this case I'm assuming there's some sort of thermostat in there, because this morning it was 52 degrees out and it still took it a little minute to get up to its normal 177 and 178 psi range as far as where it operates. Battery voltage is usually right around 14.2. Coolant anywhere from 188 to 201 normally. Obviously it gets a little bit higher if you tow more. Trans temp varies. It seems to run kind of a little hot, in my opinion, as far as if you go into the EVIC on the truck, it's always above halfway on the screen. I've seen it run right around 160 or so, seems to be its normal range. And of course DPF is whenever it's the old silk cookers fill up and she wants to bake it off. Yeah, see right there we got 99% on the turbo vanes. So nothing too spectacular, but just thought I'd show what things are being displayed, or what I have displayed on the screen at this time. So I'm gonna go spread this, and depending on how the rest of the afternoon goes, you might be getting a cutscene to me throwing a yard of gravel in the back.